Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a work and career reading for Libra from the 17th to the 30th of September 2018. Don't forget to watch your moon and rising signs for a more complete picture, and if you'd like a personal reading, I've put the details of my email and my website in the description box. I've also put the decks and links to Amazon and eBay if you want to purchase these decks. And don't forget to watch my new series on deck reviews, just to get you in touch with the different decks that are available. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm doing the general energy read, and then I will do the general tarot read after that. Okay, so you've got the first card is that you've got some unrealistic expectations going on around you. You might be seeking employment at the moment, and maybe what you are expecting, maybe as far as salary goes and things like that, is not what they want to give you. You might need to ask some people for some help in finding a new job if that's what you're doing. If you're seeking help, ask for help. There might be somebody out there that is going to be very instrumental in you getting what you want. So just be open to that. So in the past, you've got go for it and a new job opportunity. So you are trying to find a new job over here and you are seeking employment. There are opportunities coming for you. Maybe you have been turning down things because you've got some unrealistic expectations about whatever it's worth. You need to ask people for what they think, and you have to be realistic in how you approach things. And going into the future, you've got effective time management and requiring a new perspective and approach to a problem. So, you might, you need to look at this, this new job or whatever you're seeking, new employment that you're seeking. You'll have to approach it from a different point of view. You might have to go down a different route than what you have been so far. And, effective time management means, try not to waste any time on things that are just, so get yourself a goal, make sure you have a realistic goal, and ask for help. You might need to do things from a different point of view. That's why you do need to ask people what they think and how to do it. There are other ways of going around doing things, and maybe that's the thing that has been holding you back. You haven't found the right way to do it. So that path hasn't opened up because you haven't found it yet. So sometimes just going and asking people what they think, you don't always have to take their advice, but they give you they might switch on something in your brain that makes you realize this can be done from a different point of view. So you do need a different perspective. And if you're seeking a job, be realistic and also ask for help, because you never know who is out there to help you along your pathway. We all have helpers, they come in various guises, but there are helpers out there. And every time you meet somebody, it is a message coming in to guide you along your way. Okay, so the main card is you've got intuition, which is the High Priestess, which talks about starting some sort of new cycle involving learning, or maybe you're involved with learning, acquiring knowledge. It's also a card that speaks about using your intuition in itself, to find the answers and solutions to your problems. There's a new cycle coming in for you, so it's not a card where you have to be very proactive. It's a card where information will come to you, but you have to ask the right questions. So this person's got a book in their hand and the light, so information is going to enlighten this person. So there is some information coming in for you, some sort of studying, some sort of time where you spend alone with information. So spending a lot of time by yourself, trying to unlock the secrets that you need in order for you to move forward. So there looks like there is studying coming in. And if I look at the first cards of the main situation, you can see there is the contemplation card where this person is sitting alone. So you are going to be involved in some sort of new studying, new skills, new research, but spending a lot of time by yourself and spending a lot of time burning the midnight oil, if you like, spending, not really getting that much of sleep because you'll be focused so much on this acquiring this information. So it looks like there is some sort of studying, some sort of new course, seminar, something coming up for you. Now, right now you are at a point in your work where you are, I think you're worried that you might end up losing this particular post that you are in. You feel like you're on a tightrope and you are blinded. In other words, you're not getting all the facts and information coming to you. You feel like you're still in the dark. Everybody else seems to be hurtling ahead and you haven't been making much progress. And that is the thing that is worrying you and probably driving you on to go and do some extra studying. So that is the thing that is going to probably get you out of feeling like you're walking on a tightrope, like at any minute, you're not adequately trained or you don't have enough information to get through this job. And right now you're just, you're winging it, really, going by your instincts, and you really don't have enough information. So you do actually need to be retrained or trained up, bringing your skills to a level where you can just sort of dance across the rope without actually even worrying. You probably this person carrying a tool in their hand, so you do need extra tools, extra skills in order for you to get going, to get forward. You can see this person's also got a little page in their hand, so there's information that you are missing with this blindfold and you're walking barefoot. You're not making much progress in this job, so you're going to need some skills. You're going to need to be trained up, so be aware that you do need that training. So in the last year, you have moved on to something new. You've started something brand new with this examination card. It's a second chance to do something that you had not done before. It might have means that the work that you've been doing is more scientifically based, a lot more investigation, delving into facts, more scientifically based stuff. And that's what you've been doing in this last year. And you've got, you're very motivated to do it. You've got your emotions under control. You are the one that's pushing yourself forward. You have a goal that you want to achieve. And this is where you've been going. You're very, very self-motivated and you want to. And you can see that also with this Ace of rods here. You have a desire to achieve something, so there is some goal and you are very emotionally motivated, and you also have this drive to do it. So you know what you want to do, and you know that how you want to get it, and it is a little out of your reach right now with this apple just being out of the reach there. So you want to achieve something, and you are motivated to do that. And it seems like you realize that studying is the way that you're going to have to get it. So you're going to have to improve on your skills based, improve your knowledge. You will achieve whatever you want to achieve. So whatever you're going for, you're going to get it. You've got the achievement card over here, which is the Six of Rods over here. It's definitely a lot of people will help you and assist you as well. So together with these people, you will achieve what you want to achieve. So whatever studying and courses that you're doing, you're going to be able to achieve it, and you're going to be a winner in that, really. You yourself are working on something at the moment. You're putting out something into the world, finishing a project that you're doing, and you want to present it to the world. And you've been putting a lot of effort because you've got the sign of Mars over here, so a lot of your energy has gone into this project, and now you're ready to put it out into the world. It's something to do with communication, so it's probably got to do with the internet, or got to do with some sort of project that's to do with information, and you want to put that out into the world. People see you as a bit with this 5. You might be behaving a bit irrationally at the moment. You don't look like you're focused. You look like everything is topsy-turvy. Maybe you're coming across as somebody who is getting into arguments too quickly, not taking enough control, stirring up a lot of problems over here. You're not following the rules. So people see you as maybe somebody who's not one who goes by what everybody else says. Somebody who does things their own way and doesn't follow things, and causes a little bit of chaos. So you might be coming across as a very chaotic person at this particular moment. Maybe that's how people are seeing you. So you need to rope that in. You need to get that together. And you do want to go forth and go and do an extra course and do extra learning. So you want to get it together. You want, it looks like you do want to achieve, and you know that there's a lot of information out there, and you are hoping to start some sort of studying, some sort of course, something higher, some sort of higher education. So going into the future, you've got investigation. You will be working extremely hard at whatever you're doing. You're very focused on your work, and you are an expert. You are pretty good at what you do. Maybe you just want to achieve more, just maybe you want to brush up on things, but you're pretty good at what you're doing. And you're managing to work independently without anybody's help, and you're working at it as an expert in that particular field. So, you are going to be doing that. There is something that is overwhelming you, though. Maybe the work, maybe you don't have enough, you feel you don't have enough skills to deal with it. So although you're working independently over here, you've got the 10 over here. So being very overwhelmed with whatever you're doing, very depressed, very overwhelmed. Things are not working out the way you want to work out, and you're feeling very restricted and tied up by this job. Like you're working alone and there's no support. You're being bullied into doing whatever you're doing, and you're not getting any kind of support. So, it seems like you come from a point of achievement, and you realize now that you do need this extra skills in order for you to overcome this. So what maybe, at this particular point, you have that realization, and with the 10 of being overwhelmed, it's actually the 10 is the end of the cycle. So maybe that all these feelings of being overwhelmed will come to an end now, once you realize, now that you've realized that you do need to improve your skill set in order for you to break free from that feeling of being, where you're not handling things. Because this card looks like, everything has just gone to pot. Where they gave you a leadership role, you're not able to handle it properly, and the job feels as though you're being tied up, restricted. You're not seeing quite seeing the light of what's going on. You just don't have it together with these two cards over here, even though you're giving the impression that you're really doing things and you're coping with it pretty well. So it looks like you're going to have to go back into the studying world and revisit improving your skill set in order for you to cope with whatever is going on, because it doesn't seem like you are quite coping right now. Even with this card over here, you've got where people are thinking that you're behaving a bit irrationally and you're not doing things the way, by the book or the way it should be done. So you need to readdress how you're doing things and refocus on how you're doing things. And, anything that is being restrictive, you need to get rid of old situations. And, it looks like with this card of the shadow card, the only thing that is going to bring light into the situation is new education. And it seems like, following your intuition, you need to bring the light into your situation. And light usually implies, you do need to be retrained, new information. You need to bring in new information. So maybe you're sitting with old skills that need to be updated. And that's how you're going to cope with things. So this is the Fairy Tarot, and this is just some cards for advice. And you've got the Queen of Summer. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others perhaps too much. So stop worrying about what other people say. You need to follow your own instincts. And if you know, especially even with this High Priestess cards, you need to follow your instincts. And if you know that information or going for further studies, the way to go to sort the situation out, you need to do that. Or research, something that brings information in. You've got the Two of Summer, forgiveness and resolution of a problem. Don't give up. So you need to, there might be some sort of collaboration that you need to get involved in order for you to move forward. So you will need to maybe ask somebody for advice, somebody who can be a mentor for you in order for you to move forward and get you out of the situation. And the Three of Autumn says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. So, you need to do things that you're good at. If this particular field is not what you're good at, maybe you need to move forward because maybe it is overwhelming you. But it also says, with the Two of Summer, you need to collaborate with somebody and ask for some advice. Ask everybody what they think about what's going on with you in your vicinity, because it seems like, if you need to update your skills, improve your skills, go down the studying route, then that's the way you need to do. Any kind of way in which you can update these skills in order that you can, maybe you need some leadership training or stress management courses, something that helps you deal with things, because you don't want to be bound in a job that makes you unhappy, because this is what this shadow card does. But, everybody's sitting over there looking at you as you're getting overwhelmed and nobody's intervening. So you need to go and ask somebody who's been through the situation and how to get through it. You are being, coming through across as a person who can achieve, but there are people are seeing that you might not have it together, because this is talking about you're not behaving with that authority. You need to take charge. You need to have goals. You need to be able to set proper goals, so that you can act with authority. Which doesn't seem to be the case over here. It's like you're almost like you're winging it, like you're just doing it by the seat of your pants. And it looks like you are a bit overwhelmed. You are in the dark. You feel like at any minute you could fall off this tightrope. So you are very stressed out as well by whatever is going on. It doesn't seem like you have an idea about direction. So you need to find some focus, some direction, and it looks like you might need to go and ask somebody for some sort of help, some advice, something that can get you along the right path and direct you to the way you need to go. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.